Happy holidays, everybody. For those who want to know, that's that honey jack. Whoo, I love it. So, sorry I've been MIA, but I'm not going to make them as frequent. But when I do, it's going to be things that I want to say. So first, fuck that not cussing shit. I can't do it. That's not me. That's not me. I'm going to show you two things that I picked up, which aren't that great, and then I'm going to rant. But still about toys and the toy collecting. So I was able to get this. I don't even remember what he's called. Like, where's the box? I don't even know where. Oh, here it is. The fuck is the name? I got him just because I wanted that. I really did not want this damn. So I'm probably going to sell it. What's his name? It's the Doom and Destruction collection. So this is ruckus. What you causing a ruckus for? Hell yeah. He's going to have a South Indian accent. What you be causing? Get me guns out on your boy, the backyard boy. Even though purple's my favorite color, I am tired of seeing so many fucking purple Decepticons. Like, that shit, like, I'm mixing them with Autobots now because they have no color to them. But to me, this screams 90s Transformer. And I know it was made off of one of my top 5 last year, as far as Transformers anyway, from Beachcomber. And I can see where it is, but when they first announced this, I thought it was going to be this small, and it wasn't. Hands down, still, Beachcomber is better. Like, everything about Beachcomber is better. It's just more detailed, but if this is how Bludgeon looked, this is how Bludgeon looked. I mean, it is what it is. I like them both. So what I'm going to do is, like, I got one right here. This is why I don't like, not Bludgeon, but Ruckus. So I didn't even open this one. I don't like that Ruckus. I was watching a YouTube channel, TJ Omega, and he was saying how this is, I guess, accurate to maybe the comic or something, but this Bludgeon looks way better. Like, dude, this is where I say fuck accuracy. Like, I like this look 1,000,000 times better. Nah, fuck that. No. Nope. Nope. So this is my Bludgeon. I don't want that basic ass green thing. So yeah, picked him up. I like it. Haven't transformed him yet. I might, because I like the way his vehicle looks. And like, the reason why this also screams 90s Transformers, late 80s, early 90s, because I believe I can transform this motherfucker without even trying. You know what? While I talk to y'all in a second, I'm going to try that just to see. People, you'd be like, the old Transformers used to challenge your mind. That's because it was easy as fuck. There was like 5 steps to transforming. The Transformers now are much more intricate. Like, there's little clips and shit in newer Transformers that you wouldn't know where the fuck they go. So, anyway, before I show the next thing I got, as you see, Make McFarlane Great Again. Oh my God. I don't know what the fuck this man's company is thinking. $200. I know I'm late, and I've been meaning to say something, but $250. And the famous words, Uncle Tim, you playing, right? You playing, right? Dude, what? I mean, hey, when I hear talks that the DC merchandise, as far as the certain lines, certain size and stuff, and the Marvel's license are up for grabs or being renegotiated, that don't surprise me. He probably like, look, that's probably why we got so many Batmobiles and shit lately. He probably like showing, look, I'm McFarlane and I can sell this shit. So that might be the case. So this is going to be hating and loving on McFarlane right now. I'm going to tell you why. So I got a email from my Medieval Spawn, and the company was doing something it didn't have to do, being transparent. What that means is I wrote NECA. I pre-ordered the 2 Ninja Turtles, the original sketch. I pre-ordered that like in July. I feel like probably before then, but let's just say July. Before July, because Comic-Con was in July. I either pre-ordered that shit in the beginning of July. We'll just say July, because when I went to Comic-Con, I picked them up. And it said it would ship, and I guess, you know, there's been like logistics confusion and shit like that. But when I messaged them like, hey, I'm just wondering what the hell's going on, because I don't know, you just sitting on hands and knees. You're not really getting any info about it. They'll just send like a mass generic ass email. This is supposed to be shipping quarter this, quarter that, quarter that. Well, it was part of the quarter that should have already shipped. No emails like, sorry, there's delays and stuff like that. But I do see that they like threatening boys. Dude, I promise you, NECA, if you watching, if you hadn't sent me a free Donatello lab, I would have told you to fuck off. I ain't sending shit back. Especially with a threat like that. They threatening boys. You will be banned from buying our stuff. I didn't even know that till I was watching Mad Hatter. I'm like, what? First of all, not that anybody, well, I wouldn't jump over through all those damn hoops, but there's a million ways you can order some shit. Like, I guess maybe you can't use your address. Who fucking knows? Who fucking cares? You fucked up. That one. So, NECA wasn't transparent until literally today, the 21st. I emailed them 2 months ago, like, what the fuck's going on? I damn near keep forgetting about it because I bought them at Comic-Con. Finally wrote today, hey, customer, thanks for reaching out. I'm like, man, so they should be shipping now. It's kind of like, whatever. McFarlane, on the other hand, reached out, like, told us, you know, answered just various questions, like, you know, like, question. It was like, okay, these amounts should be arriving in the States and thus forward starting to ship. They'll send out like, I think it was like 3,000 batches, then 3,000 batches. It broke it down to where like, I'll eventually get it. I'm not tripping, like, because it's still within the time frame. I feel like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago is when I pre-ordered it. And it was kind of made to order, you know. It's not like how NECA like had the shit. They obviously had it because it was at Comic-Con. So NECA has the shit and still, whatever. I still fucks with NECA, so don't get me wrong. So with them, it is a like-dislike relationship, we'll say, because they've done more that I like than they have that I dislike. So they're kind of up there with McFarlane, but still not even close as far as a whole. So I'm not going to hate on them. I know people are going to be like, man, fuck NECA. NECA, I feel like one of those new newscasters. Well, you can't fire me, motherfucker. I said it. So it's like, they were like, this amount is going to hit the States. Even showed what state, like it's going to hit here, then ship from there. What does this mean? It was like, it doesn't matter if you were the first motherfucker to order it or the last motherfucker. It's just logistics is random. There's no, you know, you got this one, so you're going to get that one first. None of that shit. You live on this side, so you're going to get that. They were very transparent. I was like, that's what's up. So I'll give credit where credit is due. Furthermore, I'm liking the things that I'm finding in Target stores lately. Still on the lookout for that Terry McGinnis from the 6-inch Batman collection, but I mean, I'm not really hard pressed. This is going to be like, I don't go hunting for it. That will be a great discovery. So McFarlane been doing great on that. However, 250, what? Listen, I don't like comparing apples to oranges and stuff like that, but I like to see, okay, he set the norm with his figures. It's like, okay, my figures are between $20 and $25. Well, between $20 and $30, depending on like what line you're collecting. Well, I'm DC wise, be it the DC director of the McFarlane DC Multiverse, it is $19 to $30, give or take build a figure. So when you have that rough ball estimation, so there's that. I have multiple, by the way, let's make McFarlane great again. This is what I'm trying to do. I have his Batman 68 play sets. I think I saw the pre-order for that one like big ass medieval, like I feel like it's, I don't know if it's styrofoam cardboard, but it was only like $25 or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw it, but I have no use for it because I got my gargoyles right where I want them. Like, so, and I heard like, what is it? Mad Hatter saying they probably discontinued the line. Hey, that's great. I got all the main characters. Fuck everybody else. Everybody who comes now. Hey, that's cool. So anyway, so I have various play sets and vehicles. So when I look at $250, I'm like, what the fuck am I getting? And So we'll take the two figures and say 25 each because they're definitely not 30. Fuck that. You got Christopher Reeves. I'm like, dude, Joaquin Phoenix demand that much, especially after that shitty. I didn't hate the second Joker movie, but if you've seen it, for me, it is how the ending played out that made me say word. Like you dangled a carrot in my face and said, psych, fuck you. So fuck that. That whole movie, that ending made me dislike that whole fucking movie. But anyway, so I didn't know Joaquin Phoenix or Robert De Niro was fetching that kind of money. I mean, there were like heavy hitters from Christian Bale and shit, and a lot of his lines, and a lot of The Rock. There were movies that are fucking relevant to where like I don't think they were trying to ask that much. So I'm not gonna say that they had to get the rights and none of that bullshit. I think this is like a last ditch effort. Fucking push it out there, cause dude. If that set were like $100, dude, you got the Heath Ledger Joker set. How much was that? It wasn't $250, and that was Heath fucking Ledger. I'm sorry. I grew up with Jack Nicholson, but I respect the GOAT. Jack Nicholson is my favorite, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Heath Ledger was the GOAT. I'm sorry. He was the fucking GOAT. I would not be afraid of Jack Nicholson. Like, they all had a little something, but Heath Ledger brought it to like, yo, just like, not too overboard, boom. And it was his own. Anyway, but even that didn't fetch that much. So I'm like, where are they coming up with this price? I don't really give a shit where they're coming up with this price, because this is the second, in my opinion, thing next to that Batwing. So this and that Batwing, I feel like they just be like, I feel like at the end of the day, the board of directors, let's just say whoever's making that decision is the Vince McMahon of the board, because it's like, dude, what the fuck? It's like all year long, and it's always around this time of year, I feel like, because that's when the damn Batwing came out, if I'm not mistaken. But the point is, even if it wasn't, it's like there's like 10 people or 4 main board of directors doing, and then there's Todd McFarlane himself. But it's like, okay, that's your idea. I was like, oh fuck, we got to give it to McMahon, like Vince. You know, we'll call him Vince. He's the one. Nope, fuck that. $250. $375 for it. You ever notice it's like about that much? $250 for this, because of the price, this whack ass set that is gonna just sit. $275 for this whack ass Batwing. There's a particular person, and I feel like everybody has to get their own turn. Like they pull like the small straw, so like eventually they have to be heard. It's like, all right, it's at the end of the year. Fuck it, if we can squeeze it out of goofy motherfuckers, dude. I don't want to talk shit, but you's a goofy motherfucker if you get, dude, if they don't send that shit to you for free, if I go on D Amazing's channel and I see he bought that shit, I'm gonna be like, I'm literally gonna write, you a goofy motherfucker, good video, thumbs up. Like, cause I treat y'all like people I would work with. I'm gonna talk shit. I mean, if you don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. But I'm like, you's a goof. Fuck that. What's that meme? I'm goofy, bitch, not stupid. Had Maximilian. No. But anyway, I'm getting ahead. So let's make McFarlane great again. I'm not gonna give that no more time. That's the dumbest shit I've ever. That Batwing to me was worth it more than that, because like it was like uncharted territory, and there's been a course correction since then to where even I would say like the DC Direct vehicles, like the animated series Batmobile and Batwing already existed, but he did bring to light like the 7-inch Batmobiles and shit, and they have lights and sound. So that's a fucking course correction. Give credit where credit is due. This is a guy that was like 5 steps forward. This goddamn place that is like 20 steps back. But at least it's some shit nobody really gave a fuck, because that movie was trash. I mean, the original one was good. Can't believe it took them like damn near 10 years to come out with this, but whatever. Or was it like 5? I feel like it was 5 or 6. Regardless, whatever. So nobody's missing any sleep, because it's not even an important thing. It's just some fucking chairs in the backstage, which I would get. I don't give a shit. Like I do like the Joaquin Phoenix Joker a lot. Questionable on the second movie, but that's a whole different story. But that said, if that were like $100 or less, I probably on a whim would pick it up. I really don't fuck with McFarlane DC Multiverse like that anymore, to where I just buy it all. So that would be, if it, let me see, 50. I wouldn't go more than 75. Just because it looks really, I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get it just because it has no place in my collection. I would, no, I wouldn't get it. So anyway, the only other things I'm gonna get like movie based is like, please give me a Jack Nicholson Joker. I passed on all the, I just got the Batman. I didn't get none of the fucking Riddler. I've seen him multiple times. I'm not against it. I just don't really fuck with DC multiverse like that anymore. I just get the pivotal ones that I want. So that is what it is. Next. The next thing I got was the Iron Grenadier. I love, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even really watch Viper Island like that anymore because everything that happened I know, but I really did like to see him and Dax like just go at it because he'd be like, well, Dax, that's your own opinion. But then, you know, people started going after him, which was kind of fucked up, so I get it. But hearing him and another YouTuber, I ain't even gonna say their name for they talk shit, but I always heard the Iron Grenadier, Iron Grenadier, Iron Grenadier, Grenadier, Grenader, Iron Grenadier. Fuck that. I like the Iron Grenadier. Dude, that looks sick. That is sick as fuck. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't, it's that red, black, and gold. That's got presence. Some of my Joes I just put in the back. Fuck that. These are going front and center. Give us that damn Destro. Come on. I do believe I will pick up another one. I don't know if I'm gonna add it on this video, but I was out shopping, picked up some stuff today because this came like 2 days ago. But I saw this in the store. I don't want a second one of these. If I see in the wild, I will 100% buy another one of these. No questions asked. No fucking questions asked. Within reason. I'm not talking like at FYE where they hoeing boys, but like I didn't even never noticed like the little Iron Grenadier tattoo on their little arms or a little patch or whatever. I just like that look. I know most people gonna be like, get out of here with all that dick riding. Hey, pause. I like them. So, yeah, I want one on each side, and then I want Destro on that damn. I will get that. I will definitely get that. I bet it would be a pre-order, which is gonna segue into this next one. Uncle Tim, what the fuck? I like watching the man, but I gotta give him a hard time because sometimes I'm like, I said I was gonna transform this. So, I was watching. And it was a video. He was like, I'm getting back into G.I Joe, which is great and all. I mean, like, I get it. Some people were giving him shit like, what, you been going for only a couple of seconds? Dude, when you collect, you kind of like I'm not really in a Transformers mood right now. I'm really in a G.I Joe mood. I really love it. I'm not even looking at the Turtles. Like, if like a Turtle came out right now, I would get it if it was something I really wanted. But, you know, I sometimes get the feels. And I'm like, I'm really getting the feels for G.I Joe right now. I really am. And it's not because they're coming out with shit, because a lot of stuff is, that's just how it is. So I get it. He took a break. Makes sense. There's a lot of shit I even said. There's only a few people that I still really want. Big Lob withstanding. You know, I need that. Big Lob makes his move. But, so I saw some loopholes in what he was saying. So he was like, I'm back into G.I. Joe. Which I'm like, does that mean you're willing to pay the regular price now? And he said, yo, this is really easy to transform, dude. So, so anyway, he was like, he was kind of turned off by he paid scalper prices for I wouldn't even call them scalpers because everybody could have got that damn thing. It was online for like 2 days damn near, at least in the States, of which we are both in. And so he was like, you know what I mean? They make it to where like, you have to do this and you have to do that. Like, they took it out of my cart. I was like, bullshit. They didn't take that out your motherfucking cart. Because, A, that's why I always say, and I'm going to get into it, if there's something you really want, fucking pre-order it. Don't pre-order everything like I used to, but if there's one, you know, if you miss out on that, you're going to kick yourself. I've been saying it even with that damn Warbird. Fucking pre-order it. So he's like, I don't. And this is like a learning experience for collectors who might bitch that they missing out on stuff. He was like, I don't just, I don't get news, responses, and he's basically not up to date. To me, I'm like, then you're not following other YouTubers who does that. Even if it's Viper Island, you know what? Viper Island is the reason why I got my damn I actually got 2 of them because of Viper Island. My fucking what is it? The mustache fucking Dr. Mindbender. I said to this day, like, the main 3 people I will follow just to get, like, the news when it comes to Marvel that's either going to be definitely displaying model behavior, but he kind of does it all now. And it's not really my cup of tea, but that's fine. Like, it's other people's. I do really miss like the old school days where it seemed like it was that, but you got to grow, and I get that. So for Marvel Legends, him or like, I forget his name. He's got like the British accent, but like there's different people I follow for different things. When it's NECA turtle type shit, you already know. If you don't know that theme song, you don't fucking with NECA anything. You know what I'm saying? It's Mad Hatter. So that to me show like, dude, you're not even supporting the people out here. And the #1 toy shiz. Nigga, if you trying to pre-order some shit or get your hands on some shit, you need to add toy shiz to your shit. Hey, he's got the connect. I'm not gonna you know what? Salute. I'm not gonna hate the connect. When it comes to my Transformers, Tijerium hanger, especially when it comes to third-party shit. That's how I was able, and I just sold it. It's like it was my Voltron. Sold it for a decent price too, but I didn't try to like screw the person over. But like, you gotta follow people. They out there putting in the work that your lazy ass ain't gonna do. Then don't bitch about it. It's a hobby, but goddamn it, it's a cutthroat hobby. We all know this. So it's like I ain't got my ears to the ground. I'm like, okay, nigga, then you never watched not one goddamn. It wasn't even them. The G.I Joe team. Like, you don't watch the Hasbro Pulse, then you don't want the shit, my nigga. You don't fucking want it. I'm just calling bullshit. I think you knew all of this, and what you did was you put that shit in your cart, right? Because anybody who's ever, I even commented, but not rudely, anybody who's ever, comment down below, order from Hasbro Pulse, if you've ever pre-ordered or ordered right while it was in stock, you know what it looks like. You can tell it because it'll say fucking pre-order, or like, because when I was ordering, I was like, oh shit, because I thought I was going to pre-order also, but like I said in the video for the review, oh shit, he's right. Like, I knew he would be shipping because of when I put him in my cart. So to be like, I thought it was a pre-order. At the end of the video, he was like, something you really, really want. I was like, you couldn't have really, really fucking wanted it because you had it in your fucking cart. You had 2 fucking days to get it. But because of some mighty stance against the company and you're tired of exclusive, you know what? Maybe it's exclusive because motherfuckers like you always go to Ross and they see that shit and they're like, nigga, we ain't about to spend all this money on tooling on this for it to go to Ross. It's a catch-22. So I'm just talking shit at this point, like to each his own, but like I've always said in my videos, if it's something you really wanted, go out and pre-order that shit. Like, I didn't pre-order this. This is one of the ones. Alpine, like, why did I want him? And this one that I picked up today. This is for Gung Ho, Alpine, and Bazooka. Now I have all 3 of them and I can do that scene. Stalker. Could have pre-ordered them. I was like, fuck it. I have a Stalker. I want this version to open and put on the shelf. But if I never got this, I wouldn't lose any sleep. If I never got Alpine, I wouldn't lose any sleep. They're not that important to me, though I do like them. Don't get it twisted. I wouldn't bitch and complain that I missed out on them. So, to everybody watching this, and I'm about to cut it short, and I did kind of transform this, by the way. If you really, just one little, like, piece left. If you really wanted that, then you need to fucking pre-order it. And so, what ended up happening? Let's look at the outcome. I deal with trade-offs, outcomes, and things of that nature. Like, let's show your work. You pay about $100 for a $45 fucking figure that was in your cart. And I think it was in your cart, but you wasn't really interested because it's so amazing. It looks 80s. No, I've heard a lot of people don't like the way it looks because it don't look 80s at all. I was on that bitch from minute 1, and I did transform it. See, this is I told you, boy. I think I'm missing some pieces. It's probably still in that box that go up here, but yo, for the most part, I transformed him. Like I said, his head. I'll keep going. So basically, there we go. We turned it in. So good to go. I'm going to keep it like that. So you paid the scalper prices for some shit that you could have got. And I think what happened was he saw that shit, but then he saw people unboxing it. And people do this, not even just him. You probably saw the excitement around it and stuff like that. And was like, thinking everybody was going to hate it, but not hate it at all. And like, I want to I missed out on it. My nigga, you had 2 fucking days. How do I know? Because I would watch other people cover it. Because, you know, we sometimes, when you secure the bag, you keep going back looking like, okay, is it there? Is it there? and it's still there for available. Once you secured yours, I was watching actually Mega J. Shout out to Mega J. He showed it, so I know it was there for at least 24 hours. So get the fuck out of here about that. I really wanted it. You just wanted this shit to go to Ross. And I mean, like, welcome back to the G.I Joe fold. I'm loving these figures. I'm not gonna hate on them. Like, it's $25. Yes, it's $25. I fucks with it. I wanted it. I'm happy I got it. I don't really care. I don't really like the packaging. I miss the old packaging, so I don't mind taking them out of the package at all. But yeah, I think, and I could be wrong, I think a lot of us are bitter. And instead of like, most of us consider it selling out, but I consider it buying in. Like, this is how shit is. You don't have to get it. That's a tough pill to swallow. I just don't act like, I will never act like fuck them, but I'm gonna keep giving them my money. That'll never happen. I'm gonna say, fuck you. You know you wrong for this, right? Don't keep that shit up. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep on, this is what we need to do. Because I really don't know what the fuck you saying we need to do. Nobody's gonna boycott these companies. Nobody's gonna stop collecting them. There was also mentioned, he was like, you know, like, they don't even look like, dude. I don't know how he's supposed to look, but it looks like Alpine to me. And like I said, other than that bullshit ass Lieutenant Falcon, they've looked spot on. Dude, that's why I'm like, what the fuck do you people want from these companies? Like, and they say don't watch. Well, goddamn it, it's out there on the internet. I'm watching and I'm talking shit. So, like, if you don't like it, switch the fuck off. Because I know freedom of speech is a thing. YouTube don't have to pay me for freedom of speech. I don't have freedom of employment. I just have freedom of speech. And so when you put it out there for the world to consume, it's up for grabs within reason. Fuck that. I'm talking shit because it is a hobby and it's something that I like. And all you do is talk shit about it. And don't say like, you know, like, I love it. You know, it'll be like it'll be a message sending love and peace, but then a 30-minute tangent on hating on shit. And it just don't fucking make sense. I saw a video, and you know, I have to counterbalance it because we watch it. Sometimes we like to see negativity, you know, even myself. But don't contradict yourself. Don't fucking be an ass. One video, oh, these Super 7 Thundercats, you know what I mean? I had to pay for this for $55, and now you promoting it like these, you know, they re-release them. This is amazing. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Stop being miserable. Stop the hobby or stop fucking being miserable. Bitch here and there and then talk about how you really enjoying it because some people, it seems like they don't enjoy that shit. I paid full fucking price and I fucking love my Iron Grenadier. I highly doubt, but then again, the batch did. If this make it to a Ross, you goddamn right. I'm gonna buy like one more. I don't really want an army build because I don't have the space. 30 of these motherfuckers, that's 29 spaces for 29 other solitary figures, and fuck that for me anyway. So that's all. I was able to like talk shit, transformed him, and he rolls. Yeah, this is what I like. This is, and it's guess what? It's plastic. It's not metal, but it was easy to transform, and it was fucking cool. I'm sure I'm missing pieces because I didn't take everything out of that box because I don't want to. I'm just gonna sell that shit for like $15, and if it don't sell, I guess I got an extra goddamn bludgeon. I'll put them in vehicle mode. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I did spoil 2 things that I found today. I was really excited. 2 grabs, and I was just like, let me grab it. I'm not waiting for this shit to go to Ross. I paid full price. I am going to open and throw the package away. In 2 weeks, if I see this at Ross, will I feel like some kind of way? I'll be like, damn, wish I had went to Ross before I went there, but I'm not going to feel like I'm going to stop buying. No, nigga, I'm going to buy what I want, and I'm not risking it, so I don't have to make a fucking video about how I missed out on some shit and paid double the fucking price. That was stupid as fuck. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Happy holidays. Make McFarlane great again. Comment, subscribe. Holla back. Hoo-yah.